to be on the road again. What does Luca think of the road? Hello, goodbye, Baker City. Whoa!
Almost missed the turn.
And
I was looking at Luca too.
About to leave Oregon. Last morning with many a tear, many a sob, as was expected. Just had lunch, a couple packed sandwiches in a beautiful little park. Should have videoed there. Keep forgetting I have this with me. Yeah, Luca's doing good. He's on his trazodone, day 1. He won't sleep, but he's just chilling. Oh, I should show the car. We are packed to the brim. If Charlotte is ever watching this down the line, I have your plant command stripped to the back. Yeah, the trunk is also absolutely packed, so we're feeling good. Let me see if I can get. How are you feeling?
Me?
Yeah,
Good.
in the mirror.
Ready for the next hours and 40 minutes till our next destination.
And where are we headed?
Twin Falls, Idaho.
Twin Falls, Idaho. Having a good time. I think feeling a little better from this morning. Ready to lie down. I fear. I just need to let it be known that we're listening. Oh my god, I forgot I had these on. I need to add a disclaimer that we're listening to Taylor's new album one time through, just to say we did. So the soundtrack, just ignore it. I'm here from the future. We did get here safely. There's a lot once we got to our destination each day that I didn't film, and I figured I could recap each day a little bit for you. On the first day, we drove about 600 miles from Salem to Twin Falls, Idaho, and we booked an Airbnb. We had an Airbnb gift card that we had received from a friend. That was really nice, honestly, you know, being able to use that on our road trip, because obviously moving across the country is a massive expense. But I will say that this Airbnb that we stayed in was not my fave. We got there pretty late. It was already dark and it was raining a little bit. Again, we're packed up in the car and it's like packed really full. I didn't really feel comfortable leaving all of our stuff in the car out on the street. So we had to carry like a ton of our things inside every night. We had to take everything like through this gate, around the tight corner, down 2 flights of stairs, and then we were in our room, which was also a room inside of like a shared area. And again, like we went cost saving effective. And so like obviously that was all in the listing, but you know, it was just kind of a hassle getting in there after a long day, and all we wanted to do was sleep. Our friend Jade gave us this like bag of road trip snacks, which included some ramen, which we made by heating up water in the coffee maker that was provided and then putting that over the ramen noodles, the instant ramen, and we ate it on the floor and it was honestly delicious. It hit the spot after a long day of driving. Slept fine. I think in the morning we were just kind of feeling like we were ready to get out of there. So we headed out pretty early the next morning on the 4th. Stopped at Dutch Bros, which will probably be my last Dutch Bros for quite a while until we visit Oregon or Arizona, I guess. You know, we got going and we started heading towards Wyoming. October 4th, day 2. On the road. About to cross into Utah. There's some rain somewhere that we're going to run into, but hopefully not too terribly bad. Waiting for the welcome to Utah sign. Not him, but I mean something to you. I mean something. Utah, Utah. Trains. Boop, boop, boop. We are
of Utah. Elyssa's taking a turn. Driving through these gorgeous mountains. I don't know if you can really see.
Oh, yeah, look at that. That's so pretty.
Mountains, hills, cliffs. We're back. We're back and better than ever. Look at those colors.
There's a tunnel over there. Train tunnel.
ETA 5:32. Luca Bear sleeping. Can you see him? Can you see him? Can you see
We'll
him?
find out later, I
We'll
guess.
find out.
Hey!
Filmmaker mode.
Check out these rocks. This is Utah vibes. We are not in Oregon anymore. Thoughts for the camera?
I wish it was sunny so that the red would really pop. But you know what? It's supposed to rain every leg of our trip. Like we're following the rain somehow.
Rain
But
loves us.
that's okay. Rain's following us from Oregon, TBH. Wow! Oh! Look at that! Look at that! Look!
Rocks are so cool. The sides,
We'll
really.
probably cross into Wyoming in about 30 minutes, 20-30 minutes. So, yay!
Let's try to catch the boy. Oh, hey baby. Doing so good back there, honey. Good job, baby.
Oh,
Good job. We love you.
oh we're passing. Oh, it's 80. Oh, it's 80. When did it change to 80?
Eat my dust. Nice truck driver. See how fast? Whoa, this car can go.
Hey!
Just crossed into Wyoming. No sign though that we can see.
There's the port of entry or
There's a
whatever.
very cool port of entry.
Very cool.
Wow. Wyoming. We are in the country now.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Interesting filming.
Zoom in on it. There she blows. Wyoming.
There it was.
Wild cannabis.
Did y'all see that? Ooh,
Where?
wild. Rest area to eat lunch. Theme of the road trip so far is windy.
Windy and rainy. We were just following rain this entire trip. I think I said that already in the vlog, but each day of our trip, it was supposed to rain a little bit. On the second day, we drove another about 600 miles. It was about an 8 or 9 hour day. I don't remember. It was long. And we were driving just across like Wyoming, wide open spaces. It was so windy. When we rolled into Cheyenne, it was thunderstorming. We had to stop and get gas, and it was just like pouring. I ran in to get a postcard somewhere, and we, were mapping to our destination, which was also a little bit outside of Cheyenne. So we stopped in Cheyenne, fueled up, and then went to our Airbnb, which was honestly, compared to the Airbnb the night before, this place was just like a resort, which is not true. It really wasn't anything like super special necessarily. I know that a lot of people stay in like really fancy Airbnbs and whatnot. Like this was just, it was just part of someone's house. The host, Sandy, had like multiple dog areas, like areas for Luca to run around if he wanted. We took a walk out to the pasture. The sunrise was just stunning. You could hear the birds and like all the wind. The clouds were just moving so fast over the fields. Like it was really crazy to see. And the sweetest thing was like, she was like, I fully stocked the fridge and the cabinets for you guys. You can take whatever you want. Take something for the road. In the morning, she saw us off, gave us hugs. It was the sweetest thing. We wrote a little note in her guest book and left her a Polaroid of Luca as well. I didn't really want to leave that place. You know, I wanted to stay there a little bit longer, check it out. But, you know, we had to get back on the road. And on day 3, we were headed to Lincoln, Nebraska.
Beautiful sunrise in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Can't quite see everything from our door, and I don't have shoes on, but so pretty. Gorgeous. Are driving out of Wyoming. It is windy. Wow, we are getting rocked. Alyssa's driving. Go.
Steady hands.
We just stayed at a lovely Airbnb.
We love Sandy in, well, I guess outside of Cheyenne.
Laramie County, she labeled it as. It's about 25 minutes out of Cheyenne, and it was so pretty.
Honestly, probably one of my favorite Airbnbs we've ever stayed in.
100%.
Just
very
She
nice.
was so nice. I think that makes the whole experience like so welcoming. Welcomed us when we got there. We gave her hugs when we left.
I got her phone number. We're gonna text.
Yeah, we're obsessed.
Besties. Luca liked it. He got to run around. Oh, he's cozy. My baby. This is gonna be people car sick watching this.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Real simple out here on the east side of Wyoming. Grasslands, cows.
We've seen some antelope.
Saw, yeah, a couple herds of
A
antelope.
couple herds of antelope.
Lots of cows. Lots of billboards. They love their billboards out here.
We saw so many billboards for Little America.
Surprised there's not one here.
I know, honestly.
And 7,000 semi-trucks.
Yeah.
It is the
Look at
land
how
of
many
semi-trucks.
Zooming in on how many are up there.
It's like dance. One by one, hoorah. All right, we'll check back in when we're
Well, we're crossing into Nebraska.
crossing into Nebraska. It's out at 5.
Staring at me. Oh, there it is.
Here we are, going into Nebraska.
The good life. Home of
Nebraska.
Arbor Day. That's cute.
Not so good at those pictures. Home of Arbor Day, that's fun. So far, Nebraska looks like Wyoming.
Ooh, what is that?
Luca check, Luca check.
Luca's in there. He's laying. Well, kind of.
I am terrible at going to the camera. Oh, there's a boy. Ooh, beautiful country.
Ooh. It's just like,
Bluffs,
yeah, the bluffs.
that grass. Green and beautiful. All right, catch you at the next stop.
Okay, once again, we're pulling up to Lincoln, Nebraska, and it is just dumping. We drove through another thunderstorm, saw a bunch of lightning. Our drive through Nebraska was surprising, actually, because I feel like our friends who have done cross-country road trips are like, just wait till you hit Kansas or just wait till you hit Nebraska. It's so flat and there's just corn, but it was like really pretty. And maybe I'm just a sucker for like pastoral landscapes, but it was stunning and I loved the corn personally. There were like these pretty bluffs at one point. I don't know, I thought it was really pretty. This time we booked a hotel. Our friend Courtney hooked us up with a Hilton Friends and Family discount, so shout out to Courtney, thank you so much. It was nice to have kind of like a nice stay. The nice thing about hotels is they're very structured. You like check in, you know what to expect. You have continental breakfast in the morning. This was Luca's first time staying at a hotel as well, and you know, he's definitely a learning curve for him. He didn't love hearing people in the hall. It was nice because they put us on the first floor and we could just run right out, take him out to go to the bathroom and then come back in because, again, it was like windy and rainy and it was also humid. Like, this was the first day where we ran into some humidity. The humidity, I was like, oh, there it is. There she goes. We got cozy under the covers. Luca was a little bougie boy in the hotel and we watched Black Panther 2 on TV. That day from Cheyenne to Lincoln, we drove about 450 miles and it was about 6.5 hours. 6.5 hours like straight through, which obviously we made stops. So like all of these days were actually longer than what the map says. You know, got a good night's sleep and then packed everything up and got ready for our next leg of the trip. We were headed from Lincoln, Nebraska to St. Louis, Missouri to see my brother, John.
It is day 4?
Day 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
Day 4.
Day 4. We have just left Lincoln, Nebraska, and we are on our way to see John in St. Louis. Very excited to see him. The last 3 legs we have, like, the first 3 legs, the feeling of getting the drive done was enough reward. But these last 3 legs, we have little treats waiting for us at the end of each drive. So very excited, very looking forward to that. Already, it's like we're already halfway done, which is wild. Yeah, very excited. It's a very rainy day here in Nebraska. We, like I said before, I think I said this already. We're chasing rain everywhere we stop. So, it was pouring all morning, but we got everything in the car. Nothing's wet. This semi needs to get over. Luca is a little more anxious this morning because I only gave him a quarter of his trazodone because yesterday I just felt bad that we were drugging him against his will. But now I'm like, he's anxious. What did you say earlier?
Is it more cruel for him to be anxious all day or drugged all day?
Yeah.
Comment below.
Comment below. Like, subscribe. Yeah, we're trying to figure out a good balance. I wish there was like a dose between the half dose and the quarter dose, but there just isn't. And I could give him the other quarter, but the cooler is absolutely buried under everything in the back. You can't even see it back there. So it is what it is. Here's the view. A little cloudy day. And it seems like the rain has stopped at least, which is nice. Just picked up some postcards. So we're chilling.
Missouri River.
Okay, wow. I knew we were crossing some.
Big.
I couldn't find the
State line.
State line. Is there a sign?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the river. Very pretty.
Missouri River. Ooh,
It's not focusing on the video, but we are in Iowa. Iowa. Oh, barely got it. Here's Iowa.
wow, pretty so far.
Somehow it feels vastly different from Nebraska that we were just in.
River Basin.
Oh, very neat. Very rainy. I really don't think it's focusing on the outside. But there we go. Oh, bonk. Street Lake. Very cool. Hello, Iowa. We're in you for 20 minutes. Missouri state line. Oh, there it is. I see it. There she blows.
It's not misery.
We are here in Missouri. Really great 20 minutes spent in Iowa. Picked up some postcards. Gave Luca the second half of his half of trazodone because he was not loving life. So we are driving Kansas City, Missouri for some coffee. Really sick skyline, honestly. The rain finally stopped. There's some water happening here. I'm watching High School Musical, and I'm hoping that the movie finishes before we get to the coffee shop. Wow.
It was on this leg of the trip where we thought we might need to stop at a mechanic. Took an exit and like stopped at this random drive-through coffee shop, and suddenly I'm like looking down at the pavement and I'm like, that is a puddle. What is that? Literally, we popped the hood. I'm like looking, I'm like, of all times to have an issue, like of course it's right now. Anyway, we're like checking the oil. We're like looking to see what color the liquid is, to see if it's coolant or anything like that, because obviously that's also bad. And turns out it was literally just water like dripping off of the air conditioning. You know, nothing like a little bit of just like panic to set in. From Lincoln, Nebraska to St. Louis, Missouri, we drove about 7 hours, again, like straight through, so that doesn't include breaks, and about 445 miles. We get to St. Louis, and one of the best things was watching Luca see John again. I didn't tell him that we were going to see John, which, like, it's so funny thinking about, like, oh, I didn't tell my dog that we were going to go see his Uncle John, but, like, he knows. He knows those words. When we got there, I was like, look who it is. Anyway, there's a cute little, like, reuniting video that I'll include, obviously.
Who is that? Oh my goodness!
Luca.
Oh my goodness!
Surprise.
I didn't tell him that we were coming to see you.
Can you believe it?
Hi, Luca.
But it was just fun seeing them reunite, and Luca obviously loved it. It was just a really good time. It was also, Missouri was like so pretty. I think out of all the states we drove through, I was most surprised by Missouri, because I was like, oh my gosh, it's so green. There's like cliffs and everything was so lush. Maybe it was also because it was one of the only days it wasn't pouring down rain, but yeah, it was really pretty, and I'm like, I get it. It was really hard leaving because, you know, it's my brother and I miss him, and he already lives, you know, he already lived far away from where I lived, and now I live even farther than that, so we're all just spread around the country now. Sorry, Mom and Dad. Love you guys. This leg of the trip was also especially exciting because we were headed to meet my friend Kyle in real life for the first time. We met online playing Animal Crossing in like 2021, and we've been friends for 4 years, have never met in person. And it just so happened that he and his husband were visiting from Scotland, where they live, visiting his parents in Ohio, and we got to stay with them. So I was really excited to get where we were going on this leg.
Leaving St. Louis
Seat on our virtual therapy couch and get ready to learn.
on our way out.
There's the arch! Wow, actually it is really cool to see in person.
Wow.
So pretty. Crossing the Mississippi River. There's the arch.
Indiana.
Here we are. Still don't see a sign.
No sign.
No Illinois sign.
Just billboard.
So far, no Indiana sign.
Nothing too great. Just corn.
Here we are.
I'm in the back seat. Welcome to Indiana. Halloween. Cool. Corn. All right.
Yeah, what? I'm like confused.
Luca, thoughts? Indianapolis, next stop. This is driving.
Ohio State line. There has to be a welcome to Ohio sign. There was one in Indiana, and it was just like a whole mile past the state line, so we could not turn on the camera in time. But we did see it. Ooh, a bridge. That's pretty.
Oh, big Ohio sign.
Big Ohio sign. I knew there would be one. Pretty.
Welcome to the heart of it all.
Wow.
That's nice.
Thanks, Ohio. We are in you.
In also very classic fashion, I didn't film anything while we were with Kyle, and I regret it, but we were so busy yapping. You would never have known that that was the first time we were just meeting. So because I didn't film literally anything with him, I decided to call him up and recap the night.
Hello.
Yes.
Now I feel like
Hello.
I'm like doing a podcast.
I
Welcome
was
to
gonna
the
say, now it's
show,
gonna be an
Kyle.
interview, is it?
No, I would die. Literally going through my road trip footage and like recapping the road trip. I'm like, how did we not get any?
No, I
videos
thought the same
here?
thing when we were there. I was like, how did we not take a single video? My
I'm glad
God.
we got at least like one picture together because we were
Literally.
checking out your new phone.
Whenever I want photos and want to remember the moment, never ever take them.
We immediately showed up and just started absolutely yapping.
Yep. Yeah.
No
yeah,
time.
Tom. But that was what's so good because it's just like it's like live in the moment, just enjoy. We had so much
Yes.
to catch up on, even though I talk to you almost every day.
Yes, we got to meet Dean, and you guys got to meet Annalise, and you guys got to meet Luca.
And Luca, King, so fun though. I'm so happy we finally got to.
Yes, I can't believe it worked out.
Also, there's really no context leading into the last leg of the trip. Like, suddenly we're in West Virginia. So we left Ohio, stunning, beautiful. It reminded me of PA because I have family in Pennsylvania and we've been there quite a few times, and I'm like, oh, like the hills and like the trees and the colors, and it was just really pretty. Rolling, again, pastoral. I'm like, gorgeous. Let me move out here. Also, that leg of the trip was from St. Louis to just outside of Columbus, and that was also about 6 hours, 45 minutes, and 420, 30 miles. Again, without stops. So that was also a shorter drive, which I was so thankful for. And again, pouring down rain as soon as we got to Ohio. Like, tell me why. So on the 8th, we left Ohio and started on our leg to our final destination, which I won't reveal just yet. This was like, I'm glad that this last day was stunning and not pouring down rain, because it really felt like it was building the excitement of us getting to, you know, the place that we're going to be living. Yeah, and it was a really pretty drive.
West Virginia.
Welcome to West Wild and Wonderful.
Ohio River.
It's a beautiful day. Stunning day in West Virginia.
Quick interlude to tell a little West Virginia story. We stopped in the beautiful Charleston, West Virginia for lunch, and we went to Chipotle, as you do. It was delicious. Sat outside, Luca was vibing, everything was great, and then we're like on our way. And I'm like, okay, I mapped this leg, we're gonna take this toll road. Even though we don't have Easy Pass, it's a cash toll, like we can pay cash, it's okay, it'll save us 30 minutes. I'm like, that's worth it to me, because already this leg is gonna be like longer than some of the other ones. And so we plan it all out. I'm like, great. We're driving through Charleston, and I'm like, oh, wow, like the Capitol building of Charleston's really pretty. It's got this like gold dome on top. I remember being like, wow, nice, gorgeous, settled in like the Appalachian foothills, like stunning, gorgeous, beautiful. And then we're like going, we get to the toll, and I pull out the cash that I have, and we have a 20, and I'm like, ah, shoot, like, do you think they'll break a 20? Because that's all I have. And she goes, oh, look at my purse. I might have some smaller bills. And I look down at my feet where her purse has been this whole drive, and I go, where is your purse? And she goes, it's not down there. Is it in the back? And I look in the back, and I'm like, it's not there. Where's your purse? And she goes, is it at Chipotle? And readers, it was at Chipotle, 35 minutes behind us. So we had to pay the toll, turn right around, pay the toll to go back through, drive 35 minutes to the other side of Charleston, West Virginia. We passed by the Capitol building again. Whole time I'm like freaking out. I'm trying to get Chipotle on the phone. And of course it's like an AI answerer or whatever, and she's not like letting me through. A team member can't assist you with that. Like blah, blah, blah. Hang up. I call 3 times. Eventually I get through. The magic word was purse. If you're ever trying to get through, just say you left your purse behind. And they transferred me to a worker at that Chipotle, and I was like, is there any chance our purse was turned in or like is still on the chair outside? And she's like, oh, well, nothing got turned in, but I'll go look. And I just hear her go, I see it. And I'm like, thank goodness, because also in this time span I've somehow lost my own wallet. Like I know I just got cash out of it to pay for this toll, but like it's slipped under the seat somewhere, so now I can't find my own wallet, and I'm freaking out even though I know it's in the car. But yeah, we get there, we get the purse, we drive by the Capitol building literally one more time, and I'm like, bye Charleston, I hope I don't see you again very soon. And we pay one more time for the toll. So West Virginia's roads are being solely maintained by us. The purse was intact, she has her ID, we're good, and we are on our way to Virginia. So
Going under a tunnel And while we're under here, we will be crossing the border into Virginia from West Virginia. Wow, I can tell that my ears are like plugged or something. This is a cool tunnel. Hypothetically, I think we've crossed, potentially. It's kind of a long tunnel. There's the light at the end of the tunnel. Surely there will be a sign somewhere. Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Yeah. Wow, pretty. Where? Oh, I see it. Welcome to Virginia. I missed it on the video, but oh, it's right there. Great. The leaves are starting to turn. We are in Virginia for probably 45 minutes. It is absolutely stunning here in the Appalachian Mountains. In the blue, I don't even know if you can see anything. In the Blue Ridge Mountains. I was thinking it was going to be more fall. Like I was thinking the leaves would have turned a little bit more, but like still just so stunning. And a perfect day to drive through as well. See you when we cross into our last state, which is North Carolina. We're going to get there. I literally just remembered that I was doing a little thing of being like, what state are we moving to? Well, you've now found out. North Carolina, baby.
Folks, we are approaching the border into our new home state.
North Carolina!
North Carolina.
Oh, there's a sign.
There it is, guys. The sky is gorgeous.
North Carolina, we are here!
We are here. We are here in the state.
Wow!
Our final destination has been achieved.
What is our 12th state?
12th state. It's 6:37 p.m. on October 8th, 2025. And we are in North Carolina, where we are going to live for some amount of years.
It's crazy.
Like, my car will probably not be leaving the state for, you know, permanently. Maybe for some traveling, light traveling, but
Yeah.
how do you feel, car? You're in your new spot.
Oh my god, yeah.
Our ducks are wanting to.
I love North Carolina.
It's a gorgeous evening. All right, 2.5 more hours to go to Raleigh.